everyone, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Jesenia Poissant, and today we're doing a spiritual purpose pick a card reading. What is your spiritual purpose? Guys, we're gonna dive deep today. There is so much intention behind this reading. There's a lot of intention behind all my readings, but specifically this one, my spirit guides have given me this reading to do yesterday. I got this download to do a spiritual purpose. Intuitively, I got the message. So that is what we're gonna do today. And happy Earth Day. I'm filming this on Earth Day. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today our setup is all with my plant family. As you can see, there's going to be a lot of spiritual growth in this reading today. I also have my diffuser on with purification oil because plants love that oil, and we're just purifying the air. There's so much intention behind this reading. I'm super excited, guys. Before we dive deep into this reading, pause the reading, get yourself some tea, coffee, wine, whatever you're drinking. I have some matcha in here, a matcha latte in my Aquarius cup because I'm a full-blown Aquarius with a Libra moon as well as a Capricorn in my ascendant sign. I also got some water here because we're literally diving deep and I know I'm gonna be thirsty. We also have this beautiful jar full of intentions that I made of part of your spiritual purpose reading. These are all messages that I intuitively got that I wrote on these beautiful purple index cards. So it's like a little magic jar. And then we also have 4 different piles here, guys, with 40 different cards in each pile. So we're going in, we're diving deep, we're going in to find what your spiritual purpose is. Get a notebook, get a drink, light some candles, grab your plants, your crystals. What is your spiritual purpose? All of us have unique talents and skills, and we have a spiritual purpose here on Earth. So we're gonna dive deep and we're gonna find out what spiritual purpose you have. And it could be multiple different things. We're gonna find the theme in your spiritual reading. I'm super excited. I hope you guys are excited for this reading. So let's get started. If you're new to pick a card readings, there's 4 different piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. Pick one of these piles. The best way is to pause this reading, take a few breaths, connect with your intuition to see which pile you gravitate towards most, that your intuition gravitates towards most. Also, all the decks that I use will be in the description box down below if you ever want to buy any of the decks that I use in the readings as well. I'm also going to be putting crystals, so let's do that. If you want to choose with a crystal, this is pile number 1 with crystal, the citrine crystal. Pile number 2 with a rose quartz heart. Pile number 3 with malachite. And pile number 4 with green aventurine. And pile number 4 with green aventurine. So again, pause this reading to really connect with your intuition to figure out which pile would work best for you. Pause the reading, take a couple breaths, and that is it. All the timestamps will be in the description and the comment section down below, and all the decks that I use in the reading will also be in the description box as well if you want to purchase any of the decks that I've used in this reading. Okay guys, I hope you enjoy your reading. Bye! Hello pile number 1. We're diving deep, guys. We're going in. If you picked a crystal, you picked this beautiful citrine, and I'm gonna place her right there. So let's go in and see what your divine messages are. The Lovers, number 6, stability, responsibility. I'm gonna give you a whole bunch of information in the spiritual readings. Just know there's gonna be like other messages as well for you besides your spiritual purpose. The love that is long lasts, choices made from the heart, a return to good health. Part of your spiritual purpose is to love, to spread love, your purpose is to spread love and do everything with love and harmony and balance. To do everything with harmony, with balance, with love, with unity. That is part of your spiritual purpose, is to do something in that vibration of love. The Sun, and number 1, new beginnings. We have new beginnings for part of your spiritual purpose. Maybe you're spiritually awakening. We're always having spiritual awakenings, by the way. You don't just have one spiritual awakening. We're constantly evolving and growing. But we have the Sun beautiful. Part of your spiritual purpose is to really raise the vibration of the planet, to bring optimism, to bring happiness. You are the light. You are the light. Your spiritual part of your spiritual purpose, I'm going to say spiritual purpose so many times today, is to be the light, to bring sunshine, to bring optimism into people's life. You are a light worker. It's beautiful. The magician. You are the creator of your life. That is part of your spiritual purpose, is to teach people that they are the creator of their life. Whether you write a book about it, you write posts about it on Instagram or TikToks, something involving that, because it looks like he has like a wand in his hand. You are the genie. You are the magician. You are the creator of your life. You are someone who manifests really quickly and really well, and you do this by being positive and being in harmony and balance with yourself. This is really a great start for these piles of these readings. It says you can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. So you have the world in your hands. You have healing hands as well. This is part of your spiritual purpose. You have multiple talents, not just one. You have a big purpose here. Everybody has a big purpose here. It's just whether you tap into it or not. But it says you can manifest what you need to succeed. And I see you doing that already. You're already doing that in your life. Oh, we have strength. We have 11. So these two cards right next to us is 111, which is beautiful. Pay attention to your thoughts, your beliefs, but you have so many new beginnings, new opportunities in your spiritual purpose, in your path. But we have strength here. So you might be a Leo sign. You might be a Leo because you have this sun and the strength. You might be a fire sign or a Leo. I'm gearing towards more of a Leo, or you need to work with a Leo energy, and your part of your spiritual purpose is working with that Leo energy, that confidence, that determination, that courage to do things, because that's gonna really help you. Like an alter ego, you know, with the zodiacs, we can implement all of them. And look, we also have, ooh, the citrine on my wand fell off. We have the citrine here, which is all about sunshine and positivity. Your positivity, your optimism is what's really gonna help you manifest and fly in life. It's really part of your purpose and your alignment. But we also have the lion here, which the lion represents courage and determination and strength. And then we have a lamb that's in here, and lamb is all like very calm and nurturing and patient. That's what I see as the lamb. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. You might have some doubts, but part of your spiritual purpose is really to grow into yourself, really know yourself, and just realize how beautiful of a person you are. Sorry, I keep touching my face. I'm really itchy right now. Also, this is number 2, partnership, teamwork. Part of your spiritual purpose is working with others, because we have 2 people in the lovers as well. And it's all about balance. And Archangel Raphael is with you, because Archangel Raphael works with the lovers. So call on Archangel Raphael throughout your life, and call on him. He is your archangel. He's your healing angel. He helps with healing and health. He's going to help you throughout this time. All right. So far, so good, guys. I'm vibing with this energy. All right, we're going to look at some angels that you have. You have a gift with working with young people. So part of your spiritual purpose is working with young people. And your divine purpose involves helping and teaching or parenting children. So maybe you already have children, or maybe you want a family in the future. Part of your purpose is to be that child's parent. That is part of your purpose. Don't put yourself in a box, because you might tend to put yourself in a box, but you are so magical. You're a manifester. You're positive. You're optimistic. I'm repeating myself. I know this, but I want to plant the seeds in your head. So you have this gift with working with young people. You have this gift with children. And it doesn't matter if you work with other children or if it's just your own. Your children are part of your spiritual growth. They're part of your path, your destiny. You learn lessons from your children, and your children learn lessons from you. It goes both ways. It's not one way or the other. But you're gonna part of your spiritual purpose is to really spiritually teach your children, and that is so beautiful. How beautiful is that? I love that. And Rosita, that's the angel. Let's keep on going. Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. I feel that you guys, like this card is right underneath the sun, optimistic, Omega. Look at this unicorn. So much strength. You have so much strength. Your strength, your positivity is really what is going to, expand. It's going to really expand your spiritual purpose, your career, whatever it is that you do. And it's so beautiful. We have sunflowers here. Victory, like that's just beautiful in itself. That's self-explanatory. Victory, your desire is coming to fruition. So if you don't have like your desires right now, they are coming. Just you have to put the action. You have to realize your gifts. Then we have Ariel. This is a beautiful new psychic card. You have psychic ability. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Part of your work is to, study and pray and meditation and do that spiritual work, do the shadow work to really, have the strength and really to get to know yourself better. On this journey, we're constantly growing. It's like an onion, and it's layers. Onions, like when you peel an onion, there's layers. That's what my guru mom, my yoga teacher, taught me in my yoga teacher training, is that life is like an onion. You peel it like layers and layers, and you just keep growing. You never stop growing in life, in this human experience. We're spiritual beings on this human experience, and you're gonna have so many spiritual experiences throughout your life, and this is really gonna help you, and this is really gonna help open up your spiritual gifts. But look at that. She has a pillar of light. You are definitely a light worker. I've said that from the beginning. And this pillar of light, when you look at the magician, just look at that. It kind of lines up with the magician, his wand, his whatever it is, cane, whatever. To me, it's a wand that he's holding. But you have this pillar of light. Just visualize yourself with white light. Call on your archangels, your spirit guides. And when you visualize yourself with white light, this is really going to help cleanse your energy every day. As a light worker, you're going to have to do this to really just clear yourself. It's another way of saging. Akasha. Wow, guys, this is a powerful reading. You are a spiritual teacher. You're a spiritual teacher, guys. You got both these cards in this angel deck, which is powerful. So powerful. You got the psychic card, and you have the spiritual teacher. Again, we have the teacher, and part of your gifts is to teach children. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Part of your purpose is being a teacher. I told you guys, you're manifestors, harmony and strength and balance. The sun, your optimism. You're an old soul, for sure. You're an old soul that really is, you're connected, and you have your archangels with you. They are with you. Archangel Raphael is definitely one of your archangels. If you don't know who Archangel Raphael, I would definitely do some research and to connect with him. But I'm loving this reading, guys. This is beautiful. Okay. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Trust your intuition, your instincts. You really need to trust your gut feeling. You know how they say the gut is so connected to our brain. There's so many neurotransmitters that are connected to our stomach and our brain, and they're really connected. So you need to really trust your instincts. And if you're a female, you already have this motherly instincts, whether you have kids or not. You are someone who's really nurturing. You just really got to trust your instincts, because that's going to really help you move forward. These messages are super powerful, so you really need to listen to them and just really step into your power. Anna, grandmother, and Jesus. So Jesus is also with you. In the name of Jesus, He is with you. The Lord is with you. Seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. What is your divine plan? Have you been thinking about this? I feel that you already know what it is, and you're thinking in your mind. You need to write down your divine plan. What is this reading is like a seed into part of your spiritual purpose and part of your transformation to grow even further. And that's why I put my plants here too, to symbolize growth, spiritual growth. But laying the foundations, you really need to build the foundations. I feel that you already know what to do. You already know this, and this is, listen to your instincts. Once I say that, you already exactly know what I'm talking about, and that's the instincts that you need to write down in your journal on that piece of paper, because that is what you need to pay attention to. Seeding the light, you have to plant the seeds. Minacon. Now, Minacon is like a island. It's a longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. So you're an original light worker, like I've said before. You are a light worker, and you might feel at times that you don't feel at home on this planet, and that's normal to feel that. That is what a star seed is. All these different names, light worker, star seed, indigo, empath, they're essentially all the same with a little bit of different characteristics, but it all stems from the same thing. And maybe in your past life or your alter ego or your alter self, you feel like a mermaid, or you have like these you have this mermaid quality to you. You might have really long hair, or you just have this exotic mermaid look. I don't know why Spirit is telling me to tell you that, but you have this mermaid energy around you. It's just very magical, very beautiful. And then I always love to correlate the cards that align with these other cards, because these cards are from different decks. The Magician, we have Ariel, the Pillar of Light, and then just, the original light workers. And I said you were a light worker from the beginning, and this just really aligns really well with this row of cards. Mintakan, look it up, Mintakan, look it up and learn about it. But it's a sense of belonging. You have this sense of wanting to build a community and belonging, but you're a leader, and that's what you're not seeing. It's not that you follow a crowd, but you are a leader, and you need to lead people to their spiritual path. You need to open up, you need to spread your wings. When you also look at this row, look at this, we got, two, like this one's, actually they're both unicorns. So you're super magical, like you just have this majestic energy about you. The unicorns, we have a mermaid here. It's just super beautiful, and you just really need to open up and just finally step into your power. The biggest message here is stepping into your power, because that is just gonna, once you shed that old skin and those old beliefs and you do the shadow work, when you do the shadow work with this card and you trust your instincts, so many doors are gonna open for you, and it's gonna be so beautiful. Okay, next card. You are a warrior woman. Have you answered your deepest calling? Are you listening to your instincts? Are you listening to yourself? Because Spirit is saying you might be ignoring your instincts because you're afraid. Don't be afraid. You are so beautiful. I don't even need to look at you to know that. I could feel the energy from these cards. You are such a beautiful human being. It's so amazing. Amazing. Jesus is with you. You're a warrior woman. Stop hiding from yourself. You're hiding from yourself. But again, we have a sword here, right? And then we have the Pillar of Light, and then the wand with the Magician. There's this energy about you that you could really connect with heaven and earth, and it's so beautiful. But you're such a warrior, and you need to listen to your instincts, because you're a spiritual teacher, you have psychic abilities, and this is just going to open so many spiritual experiences for you. All right, let's look into your spirit animals and see what spirit animals that you get. This crystal keeps falling, so we're just going to leave it there. And it's funny because this is also a citrine crystal. Woo, I'm already losing my voice. Okay, so we got a raccoon, which is an earth symbol. Raccoons, live in the planet Earth. And when I look at this raccoon, I feel like you're just hiding in the shadows. You need to unravel. You need to stop dimming your light. And this goes with, you know, like the fear. Like you're just having some fear. And the raccoon represents the, you know, like when it's upside down, the raccoon, it represents that fear. But you need to, you know, come out of the dark. You know, raccoons, they come out at night. They're nocturnal. You need to come out of the dark and come out to the light. It's simple. And it goes right above, trusting your instincts. All right, let's see, your next spirit animal is the lizard. How cute is the lizard? I love the little lizard. He's so colorful, and you know, lizards, they're super fast, and I just think lizards are cute. I don't know about you, but coming out of the shadow and going into the colors, this is who you represent. Is this magical colors, this magical being. You're magical. You're just magical. You have the unicorns, you have a mermaid, you have the warrior, you have all these angels. It's just really beautiful. And I believe a lizard is a water sign, a water symbol. So you have earth, water, and fire. Okay, and then, ooh, we have the phoenix. What does a phoenix do? Phoenix rises from its ashes. Another fire sign. I believe you might be a fire sign, or you have a fire energy, or the fire, you have a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries in your moon chart. And if you don't know what your moon chart, or not your moon chart, your birth chart entails, just go online, birth chart, know what time you were born and where you were born, and you enter it, and they'll pull up the information for you for free. They'll email you. It's super easy. And we have the phoenix. It's so beautiful, so beautiful. You need to rise. You need to rise. And this phoenix is right above this, again, the magician and Ariel. Look at this, rising. You need to rise up. You need to come from the ashes. Phoenixes are beautiful, beautiful as well. Wow, your last spirit animal, the unicorn. So majestic. You have to believe in magic again. Believing in magic, teaching magic to others is part of your spiritual purpose. And look, you got two of these. This is spirit, because we have water, earth. In this spirit deck, we have water, earth, fire, and air, and spirit. Spirit is really speaking to you. And the phoenix and unicorn is right, the unicorn is right under your spiritual experiences, being a spiritual teacher, and then, you know, psychic. So many. This is why it's so fun to do like different decks, because the same message comes through as confirmation, and it comes through in different ways. But the unicorn, you're just a magical person. Magic. Bring back magic into your life if you do not have that. All right, let's look into your indigo cards. I'm running out of room here, guys. Okay, we're gonna pile these up so that we can align the cards. Patience. You need to have patience with yourself, and patience is under raccoon, trusting your instincts. But I feel like this shadow work, you're gonna tap into it. You're gonna know exactly what to do to change your beliefs, to heal whatever wounds that you have, because it's only in this side, and everything else is just expansion and magic. So you know how to do all this work. You already know how to do it. It's super easy for you to do. You have to have patience throughout this process. It's gonna take some time to do certain things, and that's okay. It's all about the journey and not the destination. All right, trust. You need to trust in yourself. You need to trust. Trust in yourself, trust in the universe, trust in spirit and angels. You know, speak to your guides. Speak to Archangel Raphael. Show appreciation. Look at this. We also have another tire. You just need a lot of strength. You need a lot of strength. So let's, overlook at the spirit animals before we move forward. So we have the raccoon, which is working with your shadow self. You know, he's the earth symbol. And then we have the lizard. I think I said water sign, but a lizard is actually a fire sign. So we have a lot of fire energy around here. And then we have the phoenix, which is spirit, but also phoenixes usually represent fire as well. And then unicorn, spirit. So spirit is really trying to speak with you. Spirit is really trying to speak with you. And when you're working with the phoenix and the unicorn. The unicorn works with our third eye chakra, and the phoenix works with our root chakra, and which this is really interesting that that's in the reading, because we're going from the root to the third eye, rising up to your intuition. When you look at the unicorn, you know, you really don't believe in yourself, and that's part of your spiritual purpose, is to really believe in yourself. When you look at these three cards, it's all unicorns. And the unicorns, where does their horn lie? It lies in their third eye. So you're someone who is super wise, super intuitive, and you just really need to trust your intuition, like this card is saying. Stop hiding from yourself. Stop hiding from yourself, because you're hiding from yourself. You're someone who is super artistic. Both these cards talk about being artistic, and with this card as well, you have a sixth sense. When you think of a lizard, they're always like very aware of their surroundings. You have this intuition ability, you have this psychic ability, you're super intuitive. You got the three unicorns, like I said before. You have this sixth sense, you have this creative project that you've been wanting to create and manifest, but you're so afraid. So you really, part of your spiritual purpose is really to step out of that and to step into your power. And otherwise you're going to be like a starving artist. This is like what the raccoon represents, a starving artist in reverse, but in the other way, it's creating the project and, you know, stepping up to the plate, stepping into your power, rising up from the ashes with the phoenix. You know, when you look at unicorns, what do people they usually think? Like, I think they're magical beings, right? But typically people would be like, well, is it real? Where does it come from? Same thing with the mermaid. Is it real? Where does it come from? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? Like, you have all these, like, you question yourself and criticize yourself too much. And your spirit is really saying, like, you just really need to step into your power and rise from the ashes, the phoenix, you know, coming out of your shadow self. And really, you know, even this card is, the background is black, releasing, you know, releasing and coming out of the shadows, releasing your past and, you know, stepping to who you are. Show appreciation, show gratitude. There was that other card, where is it, that said to have, you know, gratitude. But I said it before, you know, you gotta just show gratitude, and working with gratitude is gonna really help you work through like your beliefs and stuff, and seeing the prosperity and the abundance that you have in your life versus the lack in your life. And then we have trust. You really need to trust yourself. Now we have two cards in trusting yourself. Really, all your spirit animals are saying to trust yourself, trust in the universe, trust in magic. And we have two moons here, which the full moons, you know, there's full moons in here too, which represent, you know, they represent releasing and letting go. You really have a lot of letting go to work with, and that you need to release. So work with the moon cycles. I, you know, create moon videos every month. So subscribe to my channel. We have shielding. So this is right above the warrior woman. You're shielding. You're hiding yourself too much. You need to protect your energy as a light worker. And I feel for you to do that is surrounding yourself with white light. But another way to do that is saging. There's so many different ways. Going and touching a tree, going out in nature. But this card, to me, that's what shielding is about. But I feel this more represents you hiding away. You're shielding your light. You need to open up and spread your light. Shine bright like a diamond. All right, let's see who your goddesses are. We have Sarasvati, the arts. And again, this is right above the raccoon and next to the lizard, which is about art. Art. You're someone who is very creative, artistic. You have a creative project. Express yourself through creative activities. And this is really going to help you. And there's another moon here, another full moon. Maybe you just align really well with the full moon. Pay attention to that if you don't usually pay attention to moon cycles. But express yourself. Open yourself up. Open like this little lotus on the corner. Open yourself up like a lotus flower coming out of the muddy water. Lotuses like they're in muddy water, but they still blossom. So you need to blossom, express yourself. Next card, Aphrodite. She's the inner goddess, and so go within. Again, you're getting this message repeatedly. You need to go within and awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So showing appreciation, this is right below, or right above, below, showing appreciation. Love yourself. Show yourself love. Stop hiding. She's hiding. She's looking away in this card. You need to show yourself. Even lizards, they like to hide. So she's hiding. The lizards, they usually run away, right? Really fast. Stop hiding. Open up. This is such a beautiful goddess, Aphrodite. Aphrodite is like such a strong name. Look up these names, Sarasvati and Aphrodite. Look up the goddesses' names, write them down so you can learn a little bit more about them. You know, invoke Aphrodite, invoke this goddess. Beautiful. Awaken the goddess within. So through dancing, through a creative expression, self-care. Beautiful. Dana, the high priestess. And this is really strong and powerful because this to me also represents with the warrior woman. The high priestess. She's very strong, independent. You know, that sun energy. You have so much power, and you're not afraid to fail. You're afraid of your power. Come on, you got the phoenix. You got 3 unicorns. You got the sun, the magician, strength. You just really need the strength. You have divine knowledge that you can help others through your spiritual teaching. So again, we got spiritual teaching again, through your psychic abilities, through your spirituality. So beautiful. Beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, Unaha, easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is in perfect timing. This goes along having patience. It's a journey, right? It's all about the growth between the journey. Spirit is also telling me you need to journal because this is really going to help you see your growth throughout time. But easy does it. You know, be gentle with yourself. You're too hard on yourself, and you would be if you had this high priestess energy. All right, let's see more what's part of your life purpose, guys. You got spiritual teacher. You can't make this up, guys. You really can't. You are a spiritual teacher. You're here to teach children. You're here to teach, others. Who's your tribe? Find your tribe. You heal with classes, sessions, and seminars. Okay, so part of your shadow work is doing different workshops or, researching different things on YouTube, like spiritual people like myself. There's other readers, but there's other people who do spiritual videos as well. Do your research. Find what works for you, what fits with your personality, what your soul craves. Also, you could look at Gaia. That website has a bunch of different knowledge and seminars. This is what's going to help you, part of your spiritual purpose, to teach people. You heal, but also you're going to heal with these classes. It's going to help you heal and help you evolve and grow. Body work. Part of your spiritual purpose is doing energy work, some sort of energy work. Maybe you have tattoos, or maybe you are inspired to get tattoos that are like spiritual tattoos, like mine itself. This is a unilomi. It's a tattoo that unilomi represents, the path to enlightenment. Something creative like that. Maybe you want to get a tattoo like that, and this is confirmation. Get it. Why not? What are you waiting for? What are you hiding? Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So look at that. Even PT, physical therapy, is in there, part of your spiritual purpose. Your spiritual purpose doesn't have to be so spiritual. For you, I do believe it is, obviously, with all the spiritual cards that you've gotten. But physical therapy is not, it is physical because it is spiritual because you're helping other people. I feel that people put spirituality in a box. It's all how you present yourself. It's all how you practice your day-to-day life, your spiritual practices. You bring that around people, and people pick up on that and they learn from that. But energy healing, you know, body work, that's self-explanatory. A builder, you're gonna build something. I said before, you're gonna create a project that's really going to expand, and it's really going to, you know, inspire others. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. And again, look at that. That's a kid. And it looks like Archangel Michael, actually, in the card. I'm not sure if it is Archangel Michael, but he's another archangel about strength. So you need to have strength, and he's about protection. But look at that. He's helping a child write a book, write in her journal. So maybe part of your spiritual purpose is writing, or something expressive, like with the Saravavisti goddess. And this is how you're going to inspire and teach people. Like I said, it's going to be through your writing. Through writing. Another part of your spiritual purpose, but it's with children. Oh my goodness. I said builder, but this is writing. Builder was the next card. I just saw it. Your innate ability to build and create brings you a deep sense of accomplishment. So whatever you're going to create is really going to, you know, bring you happiness. Why wouldn't it? When you come in alignment within yourself, which the Phoenix, this card, and the Magician represents, coming in alignment with yourself, becoming in alignment with yourself is going to bring you happiness. It's going to bring you joy because you're being yourself, and you're just, you know, truly being yourself and not worrying what other people think. And look, he's kind of like looking in the horizon. And to me, that's like, you're looking in the outside for confirmation. And like, you need to go within. This card also represents going within, and to stop hiding and really work on this project. It's time. All right, next card. Weight of the world, boundaries, let go. It's not yours to carry. So along, like, again, what are you carrying? What kind of beliefs are you carrying? What boundaries do you need to create in your environment with people? You really just need to step into your power and stop wearing, you know, the weight on your shoulders. Okay, we have the blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integrating time. Look at that. That alignment flame, the pillar, the magician, the sword, the phoenix. You have this light within you. You have this flame. You're on your journey. You're on another awakening. You're on a spiritual awakening. And if you're new to my channel, new to spirituality, this is huge. And you are stepping right into it. You're activated already. You cannot prevent it. You can shut down if you wanted to, but once you get into once you step into a part, how am I going to say this? Once you get into a certain part of your spirituality, once you start denying yourself and you already awoken your gifts and activated your spirituality, it's really hard to ignore them, because things in your physical environment, not bad things, but things are just gonna fall apart. Because if you're not truly being who you are, things in your physical and your environment are gonna fall away. You're always gonna have some problems, always gonna have these obstacles that don't really bring you growth, and that's part of ignoring your spiritual gifts. So this card is saying, like, you just need to activate yourself and integrate yourself, and it's just time. All right, we have the last two cards, and then we're gonna pick from the magic jar. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. I don't have to keep repeating myself, it's self-explanatory. Look at this. You're opening up, and that's what this pillar of light is, because this card is right next to the blue flame, cracked open, the phoenix, Ariel, the magician. Your heart is opening. You're being cracked open. Third eye chakra and the root chakra. Work with those chakras to really, root chakra to ground yourself, and opening your third eye. It's already cracked open. You're already open. Hitting rock bottom. Through this spiritual journey, whether you're new or not, you've either hit rock bottom already, or you're going to hit rock bottom, because you're transforming into a new person. We're not the same person as yesterday. We're not the same person as 3 years ago. You're a completely different person. You have new cells. Our cells generate I forget the amount, but our cells generate pretty quickly. And you're a whole new person, so you really need to let go of the past. And you just need to surrender. The last card, Activated Earth. We have another activation, another activation card. So you're already being spiritually woken. You're already spiritual woke. And this is such a beautiful card. As your last card, look how beautiful that is. So beautiful. I just feel really peaceful with this card. And again, what do you see in the middle of this card? A pillar of light, activation. You're tapped in. You're becoming in alignment. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Another trust card. How beautiful is that reading? What a powerful reading for you guys. Please share your stories down below. I really would love to hear your stories, and it would really help other people as well. But let's look for your last spiritual purpose message. We'll pick 2 here, since 2 is kind of your number. Meditation and Reiki, part of your purpose. We had, the healing, the body work card. Meditate. Meditate's also going to help you. Okay. Spiritual design graphics. So you're going to create part of your spiritual practice. You're going to design something that's part of your project. Or eco-friendly products. So maybe you're going to have some merchandise. We have bodywork, tattoo artists. Maybe you are a tattoo artist, or the arts, because bodywork and the arts are next to each other, or music. That's also going to be part of your teaching, spiritual teaching. But you're going to design something spiritual, like a spiritual graphic for your business or whatever you're promoting. And you're into eco-friendly products, so you're going to have merchandise or something that you're going to sell is going to be eco-friendly. So that is also part of your spiritual purpose. And remember, we have citrine here. We have 2 here. Citrine is all about abundance, optimism, success. You're afraid of your success, and you really need to turn that around. Citrine is all about success and manifesting in abundance and prosperity and money. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Stay gold. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Hit that like button if you like this video. Also, Tuesday and Friday are my upload days, so subscribe to my channel to hang out with me weekly. Find me on Instagram. Yogi Jesenia is my Instagram handle, because I do stories and I do different posts as well that are spiritual, and just to see what I do on a day-to-day. Love you guys. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. If you picked this pile, you picked rose quartz. And we'll put it right there. I'm pretty fired up from pile number 1. It was really great. So let's go for 2 for 2. And I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I know I said that before, but I'm speaking to specifically you guys as well. I'm pretty fired up. Get right into the reading. We got ego. Spiritual purpose reading. Ego. You need to let go of the ego. Part of your spiritual purpose is really working with stepping into your power, stepping into a true vibration, and letting go of the ego. And no matter what, we're all going to be working with our ego. Like, you can't just get rid of the ego. But a really good book that you should read is The New Earth by Eckhart Tolle, or his other book, there's another one that's really good, but just look up Eckhart Tolle, and he's really good at explaining all about the ego. And we also have number 6 here, which is all about stability and relationships. So part of your spiritual journey is to work with relationships, and this might be what is challenging to you. But let's read what the card says. Illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material things. Getting caught up in fear and worry. So your fear, sorry, my dog is right there and she's whining a little bit. Part of your ego, fear and worry is part of the ego. Fear and worry is part of the ego. So what things are you telling yourself that is not true? Because that's part of your spiritual journey, is to really like step in the vibration of love, because that's the opposite of fear, and to not stress and not to worry. And in your spiritual journey, you tend to feel trapped. You tend to build this prison around you. No matter where you go around the world, you keep moving to places and you still feel trapped. So you really need to, put the flames on that. Like, look at them. They have a fire pit here and they're burning things. You really need to let that illusion go and really release that. You need to work on that feeling of feeling trapped, and figure out why you feel that way and how you're going to, work on that. Where's that wound stemming from that you constantly feel like you're prisoned or trapped? Are you just simply trapped in your mind? Is that the illusion? Do you feel trapped in your environment? And why? Why is that? Only you can figure that out. But next we have unity. We have number 5. So you're going to be, throughout your spiritual journey, you're going to have a lot of spiritual transformation. So I know this is a spiritual purpose reading. We're going to get into that. But you also get spiritual messages as well, which is part of your spiritual purpose, part of your spiritual journey. But we have unity here. Do the right thing for the right reason. So this also goes along with, like the ego. Maybe your ego gets in the way of you. Maybe you're a Leo, because Leos can, tend to be egotistical if they step into that. No offense to my Leos. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. So part of your spiritual purpose is to build a spiritual community. And that's so beautiful, because look, this guy is with, 2 children, and these 2 people are together, like unity and building a community. That's part of your spiritual purpose, and creating traditions and going like the traditional way, and with it, whatever spirituality, whatever that means to you. And just being a good person and doing the right thing. So let's keep going. Awakening. You're going through another awakening. You're going to be going through several awakenings. Like, Spirit is telling me in each decade, you're going to go through a different spiritual awakening that brings you towards enlightenment, right? We're all on this path to enlightenment on part of our spiritual journey, and we just can't wait to get enlightenment. But that's not the point. The point is the journey to the destination. It's all about the journey, the work we do in between, the learning, the growing. That's what keeps us evolving, and that's what keeps life interesting. Change the way you look at the situation. And this is also the hangman in the tarot deck. So this is also about sacrificing and releasing. I feel through your spiritual purpose, you're just going to have to sacrifice and release a lot of things, because the ego, like releasing the ego and, sacrificing. But that's just part of your spiritual purpose. And, the hangman is also the tree pose in yoga. So you just really need to find this balance between your spirituality and your physical life, like spiritual and physical. So you need to find this balance, because you're kind of like, sometimes you're really in your spirituality, and then sometimes you're just really like a normal, I don't like the word normal, but like an average person day to day, and like you become unconscious in your physical life, and you need to balance this in your everyday life. So change the way you look at the situation, embrace your uniqueness, and a temporary pause in action. So I feel, because we have the ego here, that when you step into your physical and you step into your ego, it's just because you're afraid. You have this fear of people really seeing who you truly are, because you really care what other people think. And that's okay to care what other people think. But also know that the people who really love you, they're going to love you no matter what. And that even if the people love you don't approve what you do, that's not up to them. That's their projection, and that's their business. It's none of your business. So part of your journey, spiritual journey, is really to learn to stop taking things so personal as well, because that's where your ego can come in and you could become really defensive, you know, to protect yourself. But know that you're already protected. The universe is already protecting you. Your spirit guides are already protecting you. You're already protecting you, and you're on this journey. You know, like you're activated. You're having another awakening, another transformation, and you're just really seeing, you know, you have a lot of passion. You have a lot of passion, and you're really emotional at the same time. But you're super intelligent. You have a lot of intelligence. You're super passionate. So part of your spiritual purpose is to really pay attention to your passion self and really ignite that flame and stay in that side of yourself, you know, because we have our shadow self and then we have our light self, and you want to kind of find balance in between that. So that's pretty good. And we also have the number 3 here. 2 + 1 is 3. 3 is the Trinity, so it's also talking about body, mind, and spirit. So you just really need to align your body, mind, and spirit. All right, let's keep going. The Hermit. So I feel with the ego and the Hermit here, you tend to like go in your shell, and you tend to just keep your spirituality to yourself, your spiritual purpose. But you really need to, you know, come out and really, you know, show people. You can teach people things, and this is just part of your spiritual journey as well, because you're awakening, and it's okay to take some time, you know, to learn about yourself and just spiritually grow, because that's also about, you know, the Hermit, you know, hiding away and just, you know, taking time for yourself, self-care. Find or be a mentor. So part of your spiritual purpose can be a mentor towards other people. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So here we have again, so we have the ego, unity, and awakening, your 4 cards here. And they all kind of like line up, you know, like you start out with your, like this is you like in the past, like your ego self, but then you start, you know, building with your community, then you go through your spiritual awakening, and then, you know, you start to commit to your growth. So part of your spiritual purpose is really committing to yourself and committing to your community, and, you know, not running away, because you tend to be someone who just runs away. Stop running away. It's not helping you. And so this is why, you know, take a break from society and just recharge yourself. How are you going to commit to your spiritual growth, right? Because spirituality and just life in general is all about growing. All right, let's look at what angel messages you have. Crystal. So right away, maybe you really work well with crystals, because we have this angel crystal. We have all these crystals here. You really resonate with crystals, or maybe you've never worked with crystals before. So part of your spiritual purpose is to really work with crystals, and color therapy is really going to help you as well. But let's read the message. Have faith and hope, because there's something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see. So you're not seeing, like, part of your spiritual purpose is to really not to just look small, look at the bigger picture. Like, part of your spiritual purpose is to always look at the bigger picture. And when you look at these 3 cards, we have a light here, then we have a light here, and a light here. So you just really need to spark the light, you know, spark the light for yourself. You need to spark the light for yourself and just have faith, because something positive is coming. Think of the bigger picture here. Next card, we have Merlina. And then we also have, like, there's a yin yang in here and here. So balance is a big part of your spiritual purpose. Like I said, the spiritual, the physical, but not just that, just really balancing out your life, because you can tend to be all over the place. You might be an air sign, and you might be someone who's like always in your mentality, and like when I think of the Hangman, I think of someone like an air sign, because they're just goofy and fun. Maybe you're afraid because people don't take you so seriously, but really that's just a projection of yourself, and you just need to, you know, not take yourself serious, but believe in yourself. Have faith and have hope. So we have, you are confused and indecisive. You do not have enough information. Do research or seek out expert advice before making a decision. So you're just, again, in being indecisive, air sign, you might be a Libra. You just have a hard time making decisions, and that's because you just don't trust yourself. That's why you have this Hermit card, because you just really need to step away from society right now to just really figure things out. And it might take some time, but you just really need to figure things out spiritually. But if you look at this card, Merlina, it's so beautiful. Like, it looks like a spiritual awakening in the picture. Like, there's a dolphin, there's a crescent moon, there's angels, there's a butterfly, a dove. Like, you're just going through this huge transformation. And there's also like a green gem here. So, and a little rabbit. There's just a lot of like different messages here. We have like a green gem. So that represents, you know, green. The emerald green is Archangel Raphael. So work with Archangel Raphael because he is the, you know, about health and healing. Work with gems because there's crystals again in this card that I've never seen before, but we have crystal and crystal. So crystals are a huge part of your spiritual purpose. They're really gonna help you. You're just transforming and you just really need balance in your life, but your angels and spirit guides are with you. We have the angel Ray, which she's the angel of yoga. So yoga is going to be a huge part of your spiritual purpose, which is so great because we have, you know, the tree pose right above that. So yoga is definitely part of your spiritual purpose. Maybe you're already a yoga teacher that you have your certification, or maybe you're thinking about getting your certification. And this is a confirmation. This is part of your journey. You're going to be a yoga teacher, or maybe you really love and enjoy doing yoga, and that's really going to help you transform. But I really believe that part of your spiritual purpose is to teach yoga. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So part of your spiritual journey and helping you spiritually grow is to do the yoga and to, you know, come into peace and balance, and working with your third eye, because she has her third eye here and your crown chakra. So I have a feel, you know, spirit is telling me to work with your spiritual chakras, because you tend to close them down. Like, you have all your physical chakras, root, sacral, solar plexus open, our heart chakras in the middle, and then we have throat, crown, throat, third eye, and crown. Those are the spiritual chakras. So work with your crown, work with your third eye chakra, your crown chakra, and your throat chakra. Those three chakras are gonna really help you for part of your spiritual growth. So write that down. And yoga. Yoga is definitely part of your spiritual journey, well-being, and you just need balance in your mentality. If you're not an air sign, your mentality is like an air sign. You have a lot of mental activity. So Caressa, I think her name is. Travel. I feel part of your spiritual purpose, you're going to be traveling, you're going to be out in nature. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you. So really connect with your spirit guides and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. So this says happiness awaits you, and there's something in the horizon that you can't see. So your spiritual purpose is really to see the bigger, picture and trust the universe. And this is just really going to be, number 9 represents a time of contemplation. So you're just really contemplating about things, and you're at a end of a cycle. Like, you're completing a cycle at this moment, and this is right above number 9, the Hermit, which goes along with this card, because this is saying you're completing a cycle. You're at the end of a cycle, and number 9 represents contemplation towards the end of a cycle, because number 10 is also the end of a cycle, but it goes more into like new beginnings as well. But call upon your angels, and happiness awaits you. You just have to really, all of us have to work with just aligning with ourselves and what makes us happy. And then we have Starseed. You are a starseed. What lights you up? Look at this beautiful card. What lights you up? You're a starseed. If you don't know what a starseed is, definitely, look that up. I don't want to spend too much time because we have 40 cards to go through. But starseed, you are someone who is very spiritual, and obviously you're here for a reason. There's no mistake that you found this video. It's not a coincidence. It's a synchronicity. You're here at the right moment, at this right time. and part of your spiritual journey and your awakening. And this is just part of your purpose, is to, be a starseed. What lights you up? You had the light in the 3 cards. What lights you up? What brings you happiness? What brings you, that passion? I think yoga is definitely part of that. Traveling, birthing a new age. So you're a part of this, new age of Aquarius. You're birthing into a new person. Like the hermit, when the hermit comes out of its shell, it's like, hello, hey, birthing into a new person. Everything's gonna come into full circle for you. Birthing new creations, dreaming of a new world into being. So as starseeds, we could tend to feel that we don't belong, or, we think of like planets, if that's really like where we belong in our home life. And you're really gonna part of your spiritual purpose is bringing that home, that spiritual, that heaven. That's part of your spiritual purpose as well, is to bring heaven into your environment, to bring heaven to the community, because this is a spiritual transformation, but this looks like heaven too, and unity. Your purpose is to bring heaven into your everyday life, to make your life dreamy. How can you do that? How can you take everything that you do in your life with intention? For example, like taking a shower, put music on, put candles on. How can you make life more magical? And that's gonna help open you up, and that's gonna help you, teach people how to open up and how to really bring heaven into earth, how your life can be so magical. There's so many ways to do that. Dance with life. Do something to change your energy. How can you change your energy up? How can you, transform your energy? And I do, this is going on top of the awakening with the tree pose and the yoga. So dancing with life, doing yoga, I think that's really gonna help you to help change your energy, and working with the full moon, the moon cycles as well, to help you release and everything. Dancing underneath the full moon, because that's what she's doing in this card. Again, like in this card, she has her hands up. She has her hands up in this card too. So you just really need to open up your hands to receive from the universe. And wow, look at this. We have another awakening card. So I feel really part of your spiritual purpose is having a lot of awakenings. But at this moment, while you're reading this, you are going through an awakening. And just look how magical this card is. It's so beautiful. It has so many different beautiful cards. Pink, green, purple. It has green and blue, and then we have the crescent moon there. So I feel that you're someone that really could connect with the moon or already enjoys it. But you're having an energetic upgrade. Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. So you're really integrating at this time. And it's just gonna be a new way of being after you have this hermit moment, and you're just shedding old skin and you're transforming. So let's go into your spirit animal messages. We have the earthworm. Look at the earthworm. It's so cute. This is a earth sign. Maybe you have earth in your sign. Maybe you're a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn. Maybe it's just in your birth chart, but the earthworm, look at those beautiful colors in that. But the earthworm represents a new beginner. So I feel for some of you, because this is a general reading, for some of you, this is new to you. All this spirituality is really new to you. And that's why we have 2 awakening cards, the hermit. This is all new to you. The new age, this is new to you, and you're just unsure of where to go, and you feel that part of your spiritual purpose is to teach, but you feel that you're not good enough. But this card is saying, the beginners, they have new insights, and they can really help teach people in different perspective, because it's all fresh, it's all new, versus someone who's been doing this for 10 years, for someone who's been doing it for 5 years. You have more of a clear mind, more of a fresh mind of spirituality, that you can see insights, new insights that other people haven't seen, or you can teach people in a different perspective. So really, you just need to stop being shy. You're someone who is really shy, because the earthworm, hides in the dirt. So really, you need to work at that. And then, the hermit, I keep saying, hiding in your shell, but you might be an earth sign. So let's just dive deeper and see what your next spirit animal is, the oyster. So the oyster is a water symbol. So again, you could have water in your chart. You could be a Pisces, a Cancer, or a Scorpio, but thinking more of like Cancer because we have the Hermit, and the oyster lives in the water. So like I think of the crabs and Cancer. I don't know, there's some sort of link there, right there. But the oyster as well, like hides away, is shy. So you're someone who is really shy, but it doesn't matter that you're shy. You know, everybody has different gifts. Everybody has different talents. And being shy, like, it doesn't mean that you can't be prosperous. It doesn't mean that you can't be successful. So really, learn that about yourself and how you can spiritually teach people in your own way. So that's the oyster. Let's see what else we have. We have the fox, who is another earth symbol. So I'm really thinking you're mainly an earth sign. But foxes, look how cute a fox is. Like, who doesn't love foxes? I have a Shiba Inu and she looks like a fox. They're just so cute. And foxes can also have the rep of being like sneaky, like that's the reverse card. But foxes, they work on your creativity. Foxes have a lot of insight. So you have a lot of inner wisdom that you need to share to the world. Then we have the rabbit. So you have 3 earth animals here. The fox and the earthworm. So really strong earthing. I feel you're someone that needs to ground and do a lot of earthing and connecting to the earth. But we have the rabbit here, which also represents being shy, along with the earthworm. The rabbit represents you talk, you do all this talk, you come from your ego, you do all this talk, and then for symbolism, we have this hawk that comes, right? And the hawk, you tell people your ideas. Oh, I want to do this, this, and this. Like, you're all talk. You need to take action. You need to take action because the hawk, the other people are going to take your ideas, and then you're going to play a victim and be like, well, that was my idea. It's because you're not taking action. So you have to stop playing the victim. And, again, stop running away. I feel like you're someone that runs away, and people who are shy tend to run away. So let's go into your indigo messages. You are loved. If you're someone who's shy, runs away, gets embarrassed, hides away, you feel like you're not loved enough, and you are so loved. You need to just blossom. You just need to really step into your power and know that people love you, and you need to believe in yourself. We have believe in yourself. You need to believe in yourself. Other people can give you insights, other people can help you, but you're the only person that can really, bring yourself to do this. And it's the best way to do that is you to do the work and you to take the action, because you did all the work. You did it all. And nobody can take credit for that. Only you could take credit for that. So recognize your accomplishments and believe in yourself. Again, look, she's shy. She's hiding away. And this is right above the oyster. And again, hiding away by the earthworm. You are special. Look, she's looking down. All of these cards, you just have so much that you're shielding that you just really need to open up your heart chakra and really realize, look, you are loved, you are special. You just really need to transform this energy. You are very delicate. You're very delicate, you're very sensitive, so work on shielding and, just find your gifts. It doesn't matter if you're someone who's really loud and outspoken. It doesn't matter if you're really soft-spoken. It doesn't matter your tone of voice. You still have a voice that needs to be heard. So we have divine purpose. Your spiritual awakenings are part of your purpose. You are a teacher, you're supposed to teach something. It's part of your purpose. Look, again, she's someone who's shying away, laying down, sad. You stop being so sad. This is part of your awakening. This is part of your spiritual purpose, is to realize that you have the talents and skills and you're just like everybody else. And you need to accept yourself. You need to write affirmations and write, I accept and honor myself. I accept and honor myself. I trust myself. Like, start doing affirmations and journaling, because that's part of your spiritual purpose, and that's going to really help you, because again, you're not seeing the bigger picture, because we have the rainbow here. You know, the pot, the money at the end of the rainbow, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You're not seeing the bigger picture here, and you really need to start seeing that. And, you know, get out of your own way, because you're in your own way. Like, all these 4 cards, they're looking away. Look at this. It makes me so sad to see this. You have so much wisdom, and just because you're new on this journey, it doesn't matter. We all blossom at different times. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make you better or worse than anybody else. We are all equal people. We are all equal. We have all different talents. We have all different flavors of the way we are. Let's go into your guys' cards. Sacred space, nematoma. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. This goddess, look at her. She's surrounded by light, surrounded by candles. Start creating a sacred space to go to meditate to speak to your spirit guides. That's part of your purpose, is to have a little space for yourself that you can go to, that you can hone in your energy. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with divine. So that could even represent church. It doesn't matter. A sacred space is really going to help you connect with divine, and to help you figure out what your divine purpose is along with that, because yoga is part of your purpose, affirmations, teaching people, but there's something more that you have to unravel yourself. But we have Arakara, blossoming. Again, this goes along with awakening. So you have 3 awakening cards. You have blossoming, awakening, and then the Hangman, which is another awakening card. You have all these awakening cards. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. So don't give up on yourself. You know, like, you're gonna make mistakes. It's part of the growth, and just have patience. You are special, my friend. Leap of faith, Annie or Ain. Take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. So part of your spiritual purpose is to really learn that you need to take action. You could dream, you can have all these ideas, all you want, but it doesn't mean that they're going to come to fruition, because that's not how the law of attraction works. You need to put your things in actions. You need to, what you speak, you need to take in actions. It's the same concept as, I'll believe it when I see it. You know, because you do this, you're the type of person, I'm going to do this, and you tell people all this, but you never show up for yourself. And then people are like, oh, well, you don't do anything. You didn't do it. Well, whatever. And that really, that scars you. That hinders you. But you kind of put yourself in that position. Sorry to, say that, but this is all real. This is a real reading. I'm telling you the truth. Like, we all play the victim. Like, we all go into that ego mode. And that's okay. It's part of our spiritual growth. If we didn't have it, we can't all just be happy and bubbly all the time. It can be, the majority of our life, the majority of our day-to-day, but you're not going to always be like that. Life goes through cycles. We have 4 different seasons, typically. We have 4 different seasons. Life goes in cycles, and so do we. So take a risk and put your heart's true desires into action. Just go for it. Take that leap of faith. The next goddess card we have is Damara, guiding children. So part of your spiritual purpose is guiding children, and also connecting with your inner child. Connect with your inner child, because that's going to really help you blossom. It's really going to help awaken you. You're good at helping counseling and healing children. So maybe you want to be a counselor. Maybe you're into psychology. That's part of your spiritual purpose. Use your skills to help children now. Part of your purpose is really helping children. And maybe you're going to teach yoga classes to children. You really like working with children. That's part of your spiritual purpose. But it's time to decide. Again, decision making. You're just having this hard time, confused about indecision, but you're creating that confusion. You're creating that confusion in your life because you're so afraid. You're so afraid to be who you are. Stop being afraid. Open up. You've already started doing it in certain ways in your life. You don't really show it, but start opening up, because this is what's part of your purpose and this is part of your destiny. You are the creator of your destiny. So I could tell you all these things and it could scare you and you could walk away from it. But eventually it's going to come back again some way or another. Your soul is going to keep speaking to you. So you might as well do it now. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. So, take a leap of faith. What does your heart desire? You might be like, well, I'm into all these things. I have all these passions and I don't know which one to do. You're blocking yourself. Connect with your heart chakra. Connect with your throat chakra, your physical chakras. All these, connect with all your chakras, because I think that will really help you. Do a chakra meditation. But make a decision based on your heart's desires. You're just having all these confusions. You're creating this confusion because it's your way of blocking yourself. So I'm here to tell you, knock it off. Stop doing it, because it's not helping you. You're just going in this vicious cycle. I think also numerology, numbers is part of your spiritual purpose. You're really into numbers. Numbers really resonate with you. Maybe you see like 1111 a lot, 111, 222, 333, 444, all those numbers. Really pay attention to those if you don't have that, if you don't see that, because they're synchronotic, the numbers. And look them up and see what the meanings are for them. Trust. So again, I told you, trust in yourself, believe in yourself, trust your feelings and dreams to guide you to your career path. So part of your spiritual purpose is to pay attention to your dreams. What are you daydreaming about? Write it down. What are you dreaming about in your dreams? Write it down. Because that's another way that's going to help you realize what's your, your true desire, really what's going to help you in part of your career. Because there's multiple things. We don't necessarily all have just one thing. Especially, I feel like spiritual people, we love to dive into all different realms. But again, look, we have heart's desires. Right above that is leap of faith, which talks about putting your heart to your true desire. So really part of your awakening is figuring out what is your heart's desire. And again, she's facing towards the water, like not facing the card. Start doing some mirror work. That's part of your spiritual purpose. Look at yourself in the mirror. Tell yourself you love yourself. Do the shadow work. Do mirror work. Affirmations, doing mirror work. This is really going to help you. It's going to be scary. You're going to, cry. You're going to have, moments, but this is part of your healing. And the angels are there to support you. So call on your angels, call on Archangel Raphael for healing, support and guiding and protecting you, because your dreams will become a reality once you start doing that. We have your dreams again, and dreams are right next to each other. Blossoming. So this is like above blossoming, and this one is above leap of faith, trust, and heart's desires. Artist. Your spiritual purpose is being an artist. Maybe you really love painting, and maybe, through your spiritual path, you could start selling paintings. And this is right above the guiding children. So maybe you're going to teach children how to paint. That would be really awesome. You're the creator of your reality. You're the artist. You're the creator. That's also what this represents. Be the artist. Draw and paint the canvas. Another way that can help open you up to, your heart's desires is to paint. Paint on canvases. Paint on the canvases, and really that's going to help open you up, all the colors. And you're a person that really loves to paint. Whether you're a great artist or not, it doesn't matter. Engaging in artistic activities is beneficial to your career and every other area of your life. So painting, being an artist, is part of your career. It's part of your spiritual purpose. Children are part of your spiritual purpose. Yoga is part of your spiritual purpose. These are all your interests, so you need to pay attention to that and know that this is part of what you're going to do. You're going to teach people and, be the artist. The void. Look at this. What are you avoiding? You're really avoiding things, and it's not helping you. You're really avoiding. Stop. Embrace winter. Great cosmic womb. This is saying embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Stop hiding. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness. Look at this heaven. You're here to bring heaven to earth. How beautiful is this card? It's so beautiful and romantic. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Make love to life. This goes along with heart's desires, making love to life. Venus energy, pleasure, joy. Paying attention, what makes you feel joyful. What are you afraid of? You need to journal on that. Star brothers, Horse energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You got another trust card. You just really need to trust yourself. Believe in yourself. Blossom. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Really, you're protected. Your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones, they're protected. You are safe. That's another affirmation you could write. I trust myself. I believe in myself. I am safe. I am protected. Last card. You're the child of the cosmos. How beautiful is that? Great Cosmo womb. How beautiful. The cosmos. That's what inspires you as well as part of your spiritual purpose. You're really into, the cosmos, astrology, and the zodiac signs and the moon. And this says the child of the cosmos, which also, tap into your inner child. What did you like to do when you were a kid? The intelligence of the universe lies within you. It's within you. Beautiful. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. You're the creator of your reality. Meditate on it. Let's pick what your spiritual message. We're going to pick 2 from this magic jar. And that will conclude the reading. All right. I'm excited. It's a beautiful reading. You got to just stop being afraid of yourself. Witch, healing herbs and rituals. So part of your spiritual purpose, you might feel that you were like a witch in your past life, or you have like this witchy vibe. Healing herbs and rituals, like moon cycle rituals, different rituals, or like just even in your habits, like I said before, how can you, in your every moment to life, like taking a shower or cooking, how can you make it inspiring? That's a ritual. That's all our habits are rituals. People put like ritual in a box, but it's really like, what are your habits? So healing herbs are going to be part of your spiritual purpose as well. And travel and experience. Travel, I said travel was going to be part of your spiritual purpose and a spiritual experience. How beautiful. Now we have the rose quartz crystal. This is all about having self-compassioning, loving yourself, loving others. Rose quartz is going to really help you through this spiritual journey. What a beautiful reading. Come out of your shell. Really work on that. Yoga, artists, children, taking a leap of faith, heart desires, throat, third eye, crown chakra, heart chakra. Really balancing things and deciding and coming out of your shell and creating a sacred space. It's a beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful. Sending you lots of healing, lots of blessings your way. I hope you enjoy your spiritual awakening. Really document your spiritual awakening, whether you do videos or that you do, you write it down. Really journal it, document it. Stay gold. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. Like this video if you liked it. Share your story down below. I'm so interested in hearing your story. Also, subscribe to my channel to hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday. Follow me on my Instagram. Yogi Jesenia is my handle. Keep up with me every day of what I'm doing around my house in Japan. I love you guys. See you in your next reading. Hello, pile number 3. This is your spiritual purpose picker card reading. Along with the reading, there's going to be spiritual messages as well. So hang in tight because we are diving deep. Look at that, 40 cards. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. If you picked a crystal, you picked malachite. So let's dive right in. We have Adriana. I'm leading you towards the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuitions, thoughts, and dreams. So connect with Angel Adriana. She's really connecting with you. You have this spirit guide with you. I feel part of your spiritual purpose, you might work with children or you have children, and whatever you're having, whatever you've been praying for, it's being answered. Your spirit guides, your angels, they hear you. But I also feel that maybe part of your spiritual purpose is working with children. And if that's not the case, because this is a general reading, that you're either a parent or you would like to be a mother or a father. And, part of your spiritual purpose is teaching your children and your children teaching you. That is part of your spiritual purpose. And I just feel that you're just really going to have a good environment, a really good home life. And that's really something that you would like to manifest. But let's dive deeper, and we have Azur, the angel Azur. And also, you're someone that really lights up people's path. You really light up your path. You're really on this spiritual journey, and you just bring a lot of light and joy to people. Your desired outcome will occur in a very near future. So whatever you're asking about is going to happen in the near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. So it's just going to take time. You're on a spiritual journey. It's a spiritual journey. It's not about the destination, and I've said that in the past 2 card readings, because we are spiritual beings on a human journey. Our souls have missions. Our souls bring us to different places, to different lessons, so that we learn, and we have different karmic releases and karma in our life, and different cycles, so that we learn lessons and we spiritually grow, and the universe tests us in certain ways, whether we're paying attention or not. So I feel being a part of your spiritual purpose is really to pay attention and just be really aware. And the cards are self-explanatory. Your answers will come. They might come intuitively. Pay attention to your 5 senses, or if you're a 6th sense person. We have Francesca is your next card, and what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. So whatever you're asking about, whatever's on your heart, your desires, you need to start visualizing it. You need to start using the law of attraction, and that's part of your spiritual purpose, is using the law of attraction and really thinking positively, taking action as well along with it. But it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. So if you're becoming impatient, frustrated, that's negativity, and that's going to block you in part of your process. So you just really need to be patient. And I see a lot of birds in these cards. So I feel a bird is your spirit animal. It's one of your spirit animals. So if you see a bird out in, when you're out and about or outside looking out from a window, that's your spirit animal. And find out, if you can, what kind of bird it is, to find out what that bird spiritually means, because all animals have spiritual meanings. But I'm getting from, my spirit guides that your birds are really a symbol for you. And there's also symbols from your loved ones, that your loved ones are good and well and they're okay. And they're saying hello. The next one we have is Rachel. And as you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So part of your spiritual purpose, you are going to have abundance in your life. And, abundance is going to come. And maybe that's what you're impatient about. There's a lot of different books of the law of attraction of money. What is your belief about money? Because if you're spiritual, maybe you do card readings like I do, or you do Reiki, or something with your hands, or some type of spiritual work that you don't believe you're worth it, or you are just someone who's generous and you really love to help people. But you need to put the value with the price and really recognize that, because once you do that, that's when prosperity is going to really come in. But I feel that you really need to work with your law of attraction and your belief system and your patterns. The next card that we have here, actually this was supposed to be the second row, but that's okay. The next card that we have here is the Moon, number 9. This is, throughout your spiritual journey, and you're just going to be contemplating a lot, and you might be at an end of a cycle right now, but we have the Moon. So with your spiritual purpose, you really work well with the Moon. If you like this video, I upload, moon videos, new moon and full moon videos every month. So subscribe to my channel if that's something that you enjoy. But you're someone who is really intuitive. You're really intuitive. You might be a Cancer or Pisces or Scorpio. You might be a water sign, but you're someone who is really intuitive, powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear. So you really need to work on letting go of worry and fear throughout your spiritual journey, because we're human. On this human experience, we're spiritual beings, but you are still human, and we're all going to go through waves of fear and worry and anxiety, but you really need to know the vibration of love, and that love is the opposite of fear, and you need to really work on that, and the law of attraction can help you do that. And also working with your beliefs and patterns. I feel part of your spiritual purpose is to really work with your beliefs and patterns, because you have some negative beliefs that are blocking you and holding you back. But letting go of fear, worry, and understanding the truth of the situation. And I feel that music is part of your spiritual purpose as well. And let's keep on going. We have the Chariot. So balance is huge for you. Balance is huge for you, but an emotional balance is huge for you as well. You really need to control your emotions and really balance that out. This is a Sagittarius card, so maybe you are also a Sagittarius or have that in your chart. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline. So part of your spiritual journey is to really, be committed and really have the self-discipline so that you do see that prosperity come. And you just really, again, you need to have patience, like the Azure says. You need to have patience, because growth, it takes time. Success takes time. Most people don't become successful overnight. You usually put the work into it. Celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. You're someone who is really analytical, and we have the number 7 here. So in your spiritual path, in your spiritual journey, you're going to be really blessed. You're already really blessed. You're really lucky, really blessed. And that's just because you're a really good person, and you really love to nurture people. You really love to help people, but make sure you find a balance with giving and receiving. But you're really a good person, and the universe really blesses you. The universe really sees the work that you do. So recognize that you do that, and it's just going to take time. Success is going to take time. Don't rush. You're someone that likes to be busy, and you like to do a lot of work and stuff, but you have time to rest as well. Time to reflect, and time to create new things and releasing, and that's all part of moon cycles as well. But you're someone who is really analytical, and you're really spiritual as well. 7 is a very spiritual number, a very lucky number. Okay, we have the Dreamer here, the Fool. You're on this journey. You're letting go of the past. Part of your spiritual purpose is really working on letting go of the past, letting go of the shadows, letting go of the illusions. But we have the number 0 here, where you're at a new start. You're at a new clean slate at this moment in your spiritual journey. A new start. You're on a new spiritual journey. We have a red cardinal in here. Red cardinals are really symbolic. Birds. You have a lot of birds in a lot of flying animals. We have bees, insects. A lot of things in flight. You're someone who is really busy, likes to stay busy. Embrace your true purpose. What is your true purpose? What do you desire right now? Because this is what this card is right under, is your desired. What do you desire? What is your true purpose? Begin a new adventure. Start again. Start new. Trust yourself. All right. And there's a little doggy in that card too. So maybe you have a doggy in heaven, or you have a doggy, and your doggy is a really big part of your spiritual purpose. And you're just on this journey. Look at this Dreamer card, the Castle, on this journey. And we have a castle in this card too. You're on this journey, and she's going up steps. She's going up steps. It takes time, one step at a time. The experience, we have 1 plus 6. In numerology, it goes 1 through 9. 6 plus 1, it's always single digit, equals 7. So you got 7 again. 7 is your number. 7 is your number. So write that down. 7 is your number. We have life experience. We have a castle again. There's something about a castle. There's something about a castle. You are on this journey. You're on this path. Life experience. Let go. It's a life experience. Like I said, it's a part of the journey, not the destination. The castles, you want to be already in the castle, but it's about the journey and transformation. The butterflies, there's butterflies in here. Insects, again, we have a lot of air. Maybe you're an air sign as well, This is a general reading. Several people are watching this, but look, there's steps up to the castle. One step at a time. You really need to learn patience, and that's part of your spiritual journey. I'm sorry, you might not want to hear that, and you'll be like, I'm never going to learn patience. Well, if you say you're never going to learn patience, something in your life, eventually throughout your path, will force you to have patience. It will force you to have patience. For example, we're in COVID time, we're in quarantine. It's forcing you to stay still. It's forcing you to have patience. I live in Japan, and when I first moved here, I've been here for 6 months. I haven't been I have a home business that I've created, but I'm supposed to go take my boards. I'm trying to make this a short story, but I already have the home business, but I haven't been working as well at home where I would have income, because life is really teaching me patience. And I'm supposed to be in New York right now, but I'm here because I'm supposed to be doing this reading. Life puts us in places for a reason, and that is what I'm trying to tell you. Life puts us in places for a reason. I'm doing this reading because you're supposed to hear this. This is part of my path to teach you this reading so that you hear this, so you hear these messages. And here, and here, so that's one thing. So there's multiple things that things happen. It's not just one, so that's one thing. And also, I'm learning patience, because that's part of my spiritual journey, is learning patience and really learning that things take time to really grow. Really amazing things take time to grow. It doesn't just happen overnight. And you necessarily don't want it to happen overnight, because then you're not as happy with the accomplishment. Because if let's say you became successful overnight and you're like, boom, I did it all, everything is done. And then you're like, well, that was so easy. Whatever. And then you move on to the next thing and you don't really enjoy it. Let go of belief systems. Like I said from the beginning of the reading, I feel that you really have to work with your beliefs and patterns, and this card confirms that. Let go of beliefs that no longer work for you, that no longer serve you. An important life-changing event. A situation that leads to significant opportunities. So you're on a new journey. You're on this new way of life. Let's keep going and diving deeper into your reading. Protection. You are protected. You need to realize that you are protected. You're spiritually protected. You're physically protected. However, that doesn't make sense, but you're protected. Call back your power. Step back in your power. Cut cords. I also like to say unplug the cords. I have an outlet here. So when you unplug the cord, right? When you unplug your cords, you don't cut them. You unplug them. So you need to cut cords, but you also need to unplug them. Because energetically, if you just cut the cord, there's still an attachment. So you need to unplug the cord. So do some visualization with that. Like Francesca, she says visualizing things. So you're someone that could really visualize your dreams, which is really great. You're clairvoyant. You see things really clearly. You have that clair. There's 4 different clairs, and clairvoyance is one of your clairs. And you need to cut the cords. Soul retrieval. Your soul is really speaking to you, so pay attention. Just trust yourself and trust that life is keeping you safe and protected. Say those affirmations. I am safe. I am protected. The universe protects me. My loved ones protect me. If you have loved ones that passed away, work with Archangel Michael with this card to cut the cords. Do Archangel Michael meditations, because he works with those type of meditations. The Age of Light. We're in the new age of Aquarius. You're a light worker. This is part of your spiritual purpose. You've been training for this for lifetimes. For your spiritual purpose, you've been training to do this. Your spiritual purpose could just simply be you being spiritual and being yourself and just being on this experience and this journey. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're the keeper of the earth. You really want peace in your life. And when you create, patience and peace in your life, that's really going to help you with your spiritual purpose. Again, you are not alone. You're protected and safe. Your ancient ancestors stand by you. And there's a bunch of animals around here. So I feel that you are someone that really loves animals. And your ancestors are with you. So call on your ancestors as well. You're protected. They're around you. They surround you all the time. Take a break. Like I said, you're someone that just constantly keeps going. You just want to keep working, but you need to enjoy life. You can't get to retirement. I mean, you could, but you don't want to get to retirement working so hard and not enjoying life in the journey. Just getting to the destination, like the castles. You got 3 castles. like I said, you need, it's a life's work, not a season. It's a life's work. And this is really part of your spiritual purpose, is to realize that and get off the treadmill. You need to get off the treadmill. You need to relax. Really stop making excuses. All right, let's see what your spiritual animals are. So we got the lion. And the lion is an earth symbol. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus are earth symbols. But the lion's all about strength, all about courage. So you just really need to build strength and courage. And we have like lions in here as well. And lions represent the Leo sign, but you just really need to build strength and courage. So when you think of a lion, it's very observant when it's like hunting. So you're someone who is very observant. You're very observant and logical. Let's see what your next spirit animal is. We have the fire ants, another fire sign. You know, lions in the spirit animal deck is an earth symbol, and ants are an earth symbol. You know, earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the zodiac, lions represent fire sign, and ants, it's a fire ant, on fire. Agitation, you're someone that gets really agitated and frustrated a lot. You really need to gain that patience. You might be someone that likes to like take walks at nighttime. Someone, because like we have the lion, and like I feel like they tend to, not that lions come out during the daytime, but like I feel like they're hanging out at nighttime. So you might be someone who likes to be like, nighttime is more of the way you thrive, like you're a night owl. With the fire ant, like I said, like it's very like aggressive and get aggravated. You're someone, actually like the fire ants, they are very sensitive. So you're a sensitive person, but you don't like to show it. You really need to realize that when people like annoy you, the fire ant is like saying, don't pretend like people don't really irritate you, or like, you know, like that it doesn't really aggravate you. You're just someone that just gets agitated a lot, and you need to work on that, and that's okay. Like we're all have our own personalities. We have the shark bite, hoo ha ha. You know, Finding Nemo. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. We have the shark here, and I said that you might be a Cancer. When I think of a shark, you know, sharks, people are so scared of a shark. Don't be scared of yourself. And then we have the bat. And bats are nocturnal, they come out at night. So you really need to do like shadow work, really have the courage and the strength to work on these imperfections that you don't like about yourself. The bat is an air sign or air symbol, but air signs are also Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. You need to really work with this mental conflict that you have. And we have the moon again in this one and this one and this one. So you really need to work with the moon cycle. Really, the moon cycles will really help you get into alignment. When you think of the shark negatively, the shark is like very sneaky, right? Or like waiting for its like opponent. The shark represents to really be honest with yourself of what's really going on. The bat, again, we have like the bat at nighttime, it comes out night, so I think you're someone who really is more creative at nighttime. You're a night owl, but that's like when you're inspired the most, is at nighttime. A bat is all about a new beginning, like the end of a cycle, letting go of the past. Let's look at your indigo cards. Share your wisdom. It's really, you know, sharing your wisdom, coming to the light, really releasing that, and like being honest with yourself, being truthful with yourself of what you really want to bring and what you really desire, and sharing your wisdom to the world. Maybe you want to write a book. I feel that's part of your spiritual purpose, is like blogging, writing a book, expression, and that's how you would share your wisdom. And then manifest. You're a big manifester. You're someone who really knows how to manifest really well. And you can manifest really quickly, so be careful what you wish for. But you really have this special talent to really manifest well. And also, going back to the bat is like, you know, like the sixth senses, like I was saying before. The bat can see at nighttime and really see things. So I really do think that you're someone who is clairvoyant. You really are able to see things, and you're someone who really sees the truth. You see through the bullshit. Excuse my language, but you could really see through people. You have that clairvoyant visualization, but you have that knowing. You know things. And you are understood. And look at this unicorn. Like the unicorn has this misconception, like people look at unicorns, it's not real, you know, but you're really clairvoyant. You really see through your third eye. the horn is in the third eye in the unicorn, and you really need to work with your third eye chakra, but you understand. You're someone that just knows people. You just know, you see through people's potential, and that's part of your spiritual purpose, to really helping people, tap into their potential. And you just have this understanding about people. You really feel things. You're really sensitive, like the fire ant. You're empathetic. And it's okay to be sensitive. That's part of your gift, and that's part of your spiritual purpose. You might not like that at times. It could be annoying to be sensitive, but that's just part of your light. That's part of who you are. And it helps you understand people because you feel things. And that's where, like the writing, sharing your wisdom is coming in, because you are a very feeling person. You can really feel. The next we have is health. You really do have some sort of abundance coming your way through your spiritual gifts, but you have a lot of abundance, and you really just need to work on balancing again, like I said, because she's holding like a weight thing or like a scale. She's observing it. So you're someone who is very observant. You're someone who really observes things really well. Your health is part of your spiritual purpose. So maybe, becoming vegan or veganism, or vegetarian. It's part of your spiritual purpose, part of your spiritual journey. Again, I feel that you really connect with animals, so this could ring true for you to be a vegetarian or a vegan. Part of your spiritual purpose is to be an animal activist, really fighting for the animals' rights and something along those lines. But your health is really important to you, and you're sensitive. And if that doesn't resonate with you, because it's a general reading, that you're really sensitive to certain foods. Pay attention to your health. You might be gluten intolerant, so you need gluten-free foods or organic foods, or like really wash your vegetables and fruits with a veggie spray, a veggie wash, because you're really sensitive to pesticides, and you just really need to focus on more organic foods. That's part of your spiritual purpose, whichever message resonates with you. Let's get into your goddess messages. So we have Diana, focus and attention. You're a very observant person, so you just really need to focus. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target. Like I said, I feel you're really an emotional person, and you're sensitive, and you like to hide that from people. You really need to find this emotional balance to really help you focus on your target, and you will make the mark. That's part of your spiritual purpose, is to really be emotional, and it's how you connect with the community, how you connect with others. But you really need to move forward from your past. That's part of your spiritual purpose as well, is moving forward from your past. And really just focusing on intentions and setting intentions throughout your day. We have Irene, the goddess of peace. Like I said before, I feel that you just really need peace in your life, and you need to, stay away from the drama. The fire ant also represents drama in your life. You really need to set boundaries and stay away from the drama, because the drama is creating a block, and it's creating, too much chaos in your spiritual journey. Now that you're on this spiritual journey, or, continuing your spiritual journey. But this card also represents there's no need to worry. Again, you have too much worry, and that's where that emotional imbalance comes in, as everything is working out and it's beautiful. And there's two dolphins behind the scenes, so dolphins represent joy and happiness. So you really need to tap into that and just stay away from the drama, because the drama, it doesn't help you, and it's preventing you from moving forward. Your next card, you have Yamanaha, which has dolphins in it as well, and that's why I really believe that you are mostly a water sign. This is a general reading, so multiple people are watching, but a golden opportunity. Again, abundance is coming. Prosperity is in your spiritual journey. It's part of your path. Important doors are opening for you right now. You just need to walk through them. And you need to do the inner work, the mirror work. You need to do the work in order to gain those, opportunities. Lakshmi, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. You have a bright future ahead of you. Your spiritual journey is really bringing you to a beautiful place. Again, we have water again, so you're definitely a water sign, or you have water in your chart. But we have elephants in here, and there was elephants in another one that I saw before. Where are they? Elephants is in the Keepers of the Earth. So really building the strength and the boundaries. But you know, elephants are earth as well. So you're earth or element, an earth or a water sign, but mainly a water sign. Or you just need to tap into more of an earthy, nurturing nature. But stop worrying. Everything is gonna be fine. Again, worry. Where was the other worry card that we had? We had one more. The moon. These 3 cards. You just need to stop worrying so much. The worry. It's really, you really need to hone into it. Maybe you're worried about your children, but you need to stop worrying. You know, connect with your spirit guides, your angels, because everything is going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. And I feel part of your spiritual purpose, you do healing work with your hands. Strength. Again, we have strength again. You just really need to build strength. You really need to expand on that. Build on strength. Build on love versus fear and worry. Everything you've experienced in your life has made you strong and courageous. You're a really strong person. Stop criticizing yourself. Again, there's birds in this as well. So birds, I think, are really a message from heaven and from your angels. Your soul longs to express itself creative expression. And he's painting. He's outside painting in, you know, Mother Nature. Maybe painting will help you, you know, be creative or open up your creativity, or, you know, just drawing or writing poems. Creative expression is just part of your spiritual purpose. Practice your skills by practicing regularly. You need to practice your skill. It doesn't matter. You know, this card is the Lion, the Master card, mastery. It takes time for your skills to be mastered. We have the Dreamer, you know, he's at the beginning of the journey. It takes time to get to the castle. You know, nobody is better than, you know, we're all equal. No one is better than the other. We're all at different places in our journey. So polish your skills by practicing regularly. Music, maybe music will help inspire you. A speaker. Public speaking is part of your spiritual journey, part of your spiritual purpose. Your life purpose involves speaking, and it involves your skills of oration. So maybe it's public speaking or speaking through social media, like a social media influencer. But really, speaking is going to really help. Maybe a lawyer. That is also a spiritual purpose career as well. We have all paths lead to home. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. Listening to your intuition. Stop hiding your gifts. Really stepping into your power. You know, using that inner authority, listening to that inner strength. You know, we have strength here. You know, focused attention, sharing your wisdom, being creative, expressing your creativity. Then we have your life is a canvas. Again, and that's right above creative of expression. That's what I love about doing different cards, because, you know, like the cards confirm everything. Artist, manifestation. I said you are a powerful manifestation person. So we have creative expression, we have peace, and manifest. Create that peace that you want in your life. Create those boundaries. But canvas, your life is a canvas. Be the artist. Create your reality. Creative accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Then we have you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, community. Get involved in the community somehow. You're not alone. Physical connection. You really thrive on having physical connection. And the last card, we have Star Keeper. All the last cards so far in the pick a card readings are beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. It's like, and then there's like a portal. Walk through your journey. Cosmic ancestor. Contact your ancestors. The cosmos. Seed the light by staying grounded. Stay grounded. Ground yourself. That's really going to help balance you out. What a beautiful reading. Let's see in the magic jar what else is part of your spiritual purpose. We're going to pick 2 here. 1. Pick one on the bottom. What else is part of your spiritual purpose? Look, animals and farms. I kid you not. I really feel animals are part of your spiritual purpose. Farms. Maybe you want to farm. Maybe you speak up for animals. Being an activist. Moon cycles and moon work. Again, this is so in alignment. You cannot make this up. I told you that moon cycles really resonate with you, and if you've never done that, start learning, watch my videos, do moon work, moon cycles, align with that because it's part of your spiritual journey. It's part of your spiritual purpose. Maybe you're going to speak about the moon or, astrology, something along those lines of that. The crystal that you have is malachite, and malachite represents manifestation as well, and abundance and creativity. So beautiful. It all speaks for itself. Like this video if it resonated with you. Please share your stories down below. I would really love to hear them, and so that other people can, resonate with your story as well, like-minded people, building a community. And also, come hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday is when I upload videos. Follow me at my Instagram handle, Yogi Jesenia, to keep up with me every day. I post stories every single day. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you. I'm sending you lots of healing and loving light. Stay gold, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hello, pile number 4. I finally made it to here in this present moment. We're gonna dive real deep. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. These are 40 cards right here. So let's dive in. If you picked a crystal, you picked green aventurine. Let's dive right in to your reading. I'm super excited. All the readings have been great. The world. You have the world in your hands. This is also number 3, body, mind, and spirit. You're connected. It's super powerful. You have the world in your hands. You have so many opportunities. You have so many choices. It's just a beautiful card to get the world. And it says a brilliant success, the freedom to go in any direction, and journey that is now complete. Now, besides that, I'm going to be telling you what your spiritual purpose is. You're also going to get spiritual messages along with this reading, just so you're not confused. But look at this, it's just such a beautiful card. We're going off to the right start. You're just gonna have a lot of beautiful things throughout your spiritual journey. You might be part of your spiritual journey, you really like fairies. Remember, this is a general reading, so multiple people are watching this, but I feel you connect really well with fairies, and if you don't, really look and research all about fairies, because this is from a fairy deck, but I believe that you connect really well with fairies. Particularly this card shows fairies, and it's such a beautiful, beautiful card. You have the freedom. You're a free spirit. That's what I feel. You're someone who's really a free spirit. Nothing can stop me. You might not like commitment too much, but there's some things in life you do have to commit to, so be aware of that. That is part of your spiritual purpose, but you're just a free spirit. You're very lighthearted, you're down to earth, you just really like to do things your way. You're someone who is your own business owner. You don't really like working for other people because you're a free spirit. You like to create your jobs. You like to do everything on your own. Obviously, it's fine to have help within your business and stuff, but you don't like to work for other people, and that's just part of your spiritual purpose. And if you do work in a place at this moment, sorry, my cat is in the background and just jumped off his cat tree and shook. If you don't like your career at the moment when I'm speaking to you, it's because you're a free spirit and you need to work towards that, like working on your own or whatever, and that's something that you need to figure out, part of your spiritual purpose. But we have the Empress. Who is the Empress? The Empress is all about fertility. Number 3, again, you have number 3. You are aligned, body, mind, and spirit. You are aligned. And if you're not, your spiritual purpose is to figure out how to become in alignment with your body, mind, and spirit. And this is such a beautiful card too. The Empress is all about fertility. So part of your spiritual purpose might be, birthing something new, or having kids, being a parent. That might be part of your spiritual purpose. But this card also says time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. You're just someone who's really creative, and that's part of your spiritual purpose is your creativity. So whatever it is that you create, this is really going to help you throughout your spiritual journey. This is what's going to bring you prosperity if it isn't already. And this is such a beautiful card too. This just shows me a free spirit. Like you know your heart desires. You know what is on your heart desires. You're a free spirit. You already know. It's perfect. That is so perfect that you already know that. that you know your heart desires. So this reading might just be a confirmation or a reminder of who you are, and then you're gonna watch this and you'll be like, yes, that's who I am. And it's just gonna open you up more, and just bring you onto the next part of your spiritual evolution. We have the Emperor, number 4, building a foundation. Number 4 is super powerful, and the Emperor is super powerful. He's all about leadership. Like I just said, you're someone who's a free spirit, you like to be your own boss. The Emperor is a father figure as well, so maybe you have had, maybe your father has passed away, so spiritually your father is coming through and he spiritually guides you. This is a general reading, remember that, so that does not mean for everybody. But if it is for you, your father, he watches over you, he's there. But the Emperor also represents leadership, being logical. You're a very logical person. You're someone who really leads the way. You're like an Aquarius. You beat to your own drum. You have the world in your hands. Again, he has the world here. You have the world in your hands. Use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized, a firm but compassionate leader. You're just someone who leads, and that's part of your spiritual purpose, is to really lead people in their spiritual growth. The High Priestess, wow. We have the Empress, the Emperor, the World. So many strong cards right away. Pile number 1 had really strong, powerful cards in the beginning. The High Priestess. You are so independent. You're such a free spirit. You're a leader. Trusting your intuition. The High Priestess has to do with always trusting your intuition. Connected to the moon. You're very have a feminine energy, whether you're a guy or girl. You might be, part of your spiritual purpose might be being a feminist. Trusting your intuition. Careful reflection before taking action. Insight that comes through meditation. So part of your spiritual purpose is to really have meditation in your daily routine or in your weekly routine. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, really grounding yourself and meditating is part of your spiritual purpose. It's part of your spiritual journey. So if you're not meditating right now, Spirit is saying you really need to meditate. And books. Maybe you're going to write something. You're a writer. That's part of your creativity. And you journal, writing a book, writing a blog, social media influencer, one of those. You're someone that really, loves to write. You love reading books. It's just something that really inspires you. Yeah, it really inspires you. It keeps you grounded. Number 2, so we have 2, 3, and 4. 2 is all about teamwork, partnership, balance. Your Archangel is Michael. Archangel Michael's with you. He's all about strength and protection and cutting cords. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine purpose. So call on Archangel Michael. He's there with you. He's also protecting you. You have a male spirit guide, a father figure guide. You just have that protection energy around you. We have Oceana. So you're really connected with the ocean. You're someone that really connects with the ocean. So meditate by the ocean. That's really going to help you. It's part of your spiritual purpose. Take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation. And you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So really part of your spiritual journey is really trusting yourself and continually coming back to that. Because, we're a spiritual being in a human experience. So we're still humans. We go through phases. So, write this in your journal to remember to, listen to your gut, trust yourself, because you're going to come in and out of that. That's what Spirit is telling me. And then we have a turtle here, and turtles are just a beautiful animals, and turtle is going to be, is your spirit animal. It's one of your spirit animals. Turtles are just really good. They work with water and earth. They go on the earth. They work with, when turtles have their babies, it's usually around a full moon. I actually got to experience that myself in Mexico 2 years ago in Cabo. There was a full moon and the turtles came up, and there's all turtles that hatched, and we helped them go into the water. So turtles, they're part of your spirit animal. We have Isaiah. This is a really nice, beautiful card. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas. So this goes along with the Empress, birthing new ideas. This does mean fertility in children, but it also represents new ideas, birthing something new. So you're gonna really birth something. You're gonna really birth something in your life, in this time, in your journey. And this is a good time to do it. I'm watching over you and protecting you during these changes. So again, you have a very strong male energy, spirit guides guiding you, a really strong guide. So maybe it's not a father figure, but I keep getting, a male energy that's coming through. This person's really coming through for you. They're with you all the time, every day, watching over you, and they're really help guiding you. So connect with them, whoever this is. Maybe it's not a father figure, but maybe you lost someone like a brother or a cousin, a family member, a friend. But Archangel Michael, like they have this energy, like they're like really strong and have the strength like Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael's coming through, and Isaiah, a guy. There's a lot of male energy surrounding you, a really strong, loving energy. Oh, and then we have Archangel Uriel. So you have two archangels. Archangel Uriel says, your emotions are healing, which enable you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. So there you have it. That says it's self-explanatory. Okay, Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. I feel that you're someone who is an old soul, because you're a free spirit. I feel that people who are really free-spirited have been on this planet plenty of times. We've been on this planet so long, because I feel to become a free spirit can, take a lot. So you've had a lot of past lives, but you really need to work on your patterns and your contracts, your beliefs, your patterns. What contracts have you signed that you need to let go of? Releasing those old patterns. And then we have number 3 again. There's 3, with 3 females in this picture, and the full moon. So I feel that you really work well with the moon cycles. Been a common thread in all of these cards. But releasing soul patterns, working with the full moon and releasing those patterns, those emotions that you need to heal from. Maybe these emotions that you're holding on is from a loved one, because that's really coming through strong in your reading. But again, body, mind, and spirit, you're really aligned with that. And if you're not aligned with that, through your spiritual journey, through your spiritual purpose, is to really, connect body, mind, and spirit. Like you're going to continually connect with that. Like I've said before, with your creativity and taking action and stuff, trusting your instincts. You need to write this in your journal, because this is a super important message, because you're just going to continually spiritually evolve, decade through decade, every 7 years, every cycle, like 8-year cycle, 7-year cycle, every 4-year cycle, you're going to keep spiritually evolving, and you need to be reminded that you need to connect with body, mind, and spirit. Pleiades, you have the Pleiades card. So again, I feel that you're really a deep old soul, really ancient, because Pleiades, they're really old, ancient ancestors, or old souls. But you have a double mission. Part of your spiritual, awakening, part of your spiritual purpose is a double mission. You don't have just one mission on this planet. And that's what, with the Indigos and Pleiades, we have more than one mission on planet. Channeling and uplifting humanity, that's part of your purpose. The High Priestess, the Emperor, the Empress. You have so many talents, people really look up to you. You just have this energy, you have this charismatic energy that people are really, they gravitate towards. They're really attracted to you. You really have this inner and outer beauty, and people really thrive towards you. They really are attracted to that energy. So you need to recognize that you have that. Not from an ego way, from a very loving way. Channeling and uplifting humanity. So channeling is there. So I feel that you're someone that might be a medium. You really connect with spirit because a male energy is coming strong, and you know exactly who this male energy is. So you're a channeler, you're clairvoyant, you really see, you're clairaudience, you really hear people. And this looks very similar to like this, like rising up, and really, you're just really activated in your spiritual energy, and you just really connect with spirit. You either hear spirit or you see spirits, but you're just really connected. Again, like they're all looking up towards heaven. Like you just really connect with spirit. And don't be afraid of it if you are. If you have a question that has come through, the answer is no at this time. It's time to wait, postpone, pause, say no. So there's something that you're thinking about of doing, or you're trying to make a decision, and life is saying no. This is not the time. You need to pause and reflect on it. So I don't know what that is, but that's coming through. So Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? And the Star Mother, I feel, also resonates with like the Empress and the High Priestess. It's like similar energy. But how can you love yourself? There's roses in this card. So roses are all about love. Like how can you bring romance and love back into your life? You might be single, you might be in a relationship, maybe it's your husband who passed away, and it's that manly figure, that manly spirit. But how can you mother yourself? How can you nurture yourself? How can you bring that back to yourself? The Star Mother, the stars. I feel you're someone that really is into the cosmos. So let's look at your spirit animals. And we have the turtle. So we have 2 turtles here. So turtles are coming really in strongly for you. Again, the turtles, they're on the earth, and they're a water sign, but they're on the earth, and they're also in the ocean. And the turtle is just so beautiful. The turtles are, they're just nurturing and calm. They take time to get to their, the hare and the turtle story, the rabbit and the hare. Similar, like the turtle and the rabbit. Turtles really take their time to do things. You're really logical. You really take time to do things, and if you don't, you really need to take time to do things and just be gentle with yourself. The next spirit animal is the black egg. So this is a spirit element. So again, I feel you're really connected to spirit. You're a channeler with spirit. The black egg, there's something that is being ready to be birthed. If it hasn't already, but something is about to be ready to be birthed, and we have the Empress at the top here of this row. There's something that's about to be birthed. If it's not birthed already. The black egg, it's waiting. It's waiting for you to come to terms of this new birthing, this new ideas, something new that you're being ready to birth. It's waiting. The next card we have is the tiger, and the tiger is a fire sign. So we have earth and fire. Fire symbol. You might be a fire sign or an earth sign. The tiger, look at the lunar moon on here. I feel that you really connect with the moon, and you're really connect to your feminism. You're just really in touch with your being a woman, and it's really, really good for you. And if a man's watching this, you're really connected to your feminine side. That's just simply as that. The tiger, I love animals, so tigers are just a really good symbolic version of the female energy. And then we have the owl, an air symbol. We have the owl. The owl is so majestic, right? The animal is all about beauty. Like I said before, you just have this inner, outer beauty. You have this charm about you. And the owl, it just is all about wisdom, and you're the high priestess, and the owl, we have the high priestess right on top. You're someone who is very wise, and you really, if you're not tapped into that, you need to tap into that. And these spirit animals are really beautiful. I love all the spirit animals that you have. So stay. We have the indigo card, stay. Something is saying no. So maybe you're trying to move forward to something or a decision that you want to make, but this is saying stay. You need to stay put in your relationship. You need to stay. You need to do the work. You need to do reflection, something along the lines of that. Everything is going to work out. Everything's going to be okay. Nature. So we have 2 lightning bolts here. So through your spiritual purpose or your journey, there is things that are gonna fall away. Things will fall away, and you know, some turmoil that you've went through or you're gonna go through. But this is part of your spiritual journey. It's part of your spiritual purpose to get where you're supposed to get to. Connect with nature. You also might be an Aquarius, again, because of the lightning. You might be an Aquarius or an air sign, Libra or a Gemini. Connect with nature. That's part of your spiritual purpose, is connecting with nature. Dreams. Also, connecting with your dreams. I feel, like I said before, that you're clairvoyant and clairaudient, that you see spirits, so you might see spirits through your dreams. Also, if that doesn't resonate with you, because it's a general reading, more than one person is watching this, you connect with your dreams. You're really connected. Really start a dream journal to connect with that, because there's a lot of messages that spirit wants to connect with you. And again, we have like the tiger, feminism, the lunar cycle, the moon, and then we have dreams here. You know, the dreams, they're all about, you know, like you should have this dreamy, you know, you have this dreamy energy about you, this charismatic, I can't speak. You have this charismatic energy about you, this dreamy energy about you. You have this magical energy about you, so embrace it. The next one we have is pray. So there's some type of hardship that you've been going through your spiritual journey, but this is part of your purpose, whether you know it or not. And you just really need to connect with Archangel Michael, Archangel Uriel, your spirit guides, that manly energy that I keep talking about. You really just need to pray, and pray to God as well, but pray on everything, because that's going to really help you, and it's going to help you keep you connected to spirit. Let's look into your goddesses. You have Sekhmet. Sekhmet, I think I'm saying that, Sekhmet. Be strong. So you really just need to work on being strong. You know, because the Empress, the Emperor, the High Priestess, you know, the free spirit, you're going to get a lot of challenges. The universe is going to test you a lot throughout your spiritual journey. And the universe is doing this, like if you have repetitive things happening, you need to be aware of this, because you're a free spirit, because you're such an old soul, and that you're so connected, life is going to keep testing you. Life is going to keep throwing you the challenges, and you just need to start having a different perspective on it. And that's why you get the Be Strong card. And you have the lions in here. You really have like a tiger lion like energy, you know, like you're very observant, logical, a leader. You are stronger than you think, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So you're stronger than you think. And I feel that in a past life, you were someone who was Egyptian. Egyptian is really coming through. You were an Egyptian, so do past life regressions, do some hypnotherapy, or, you know, connect with that Egyptian energy. Again, Egyptians, you have that energy about you that people really gravitate towards. And you need to really use that as part of your spiritual purpose. Use that energy, because it's going to really help you with prosperity and with your health and wellness. You just have to be strong and realize that these challenges and these tests are there to help you. They're there to serve you. So you just need to not give up, and you just need to really take on these challenges and see the positivity in them. The next one, yes, Egyptian again. Well, this is, I think, a Roman goddess, but when you look at her, she looks Egyptian, but we have Romans. You have a lot of past lives, for sure. Egyptian, Roman goddess, but boundaries, Istar. You need to create boundaries with your family, your loved ones. Love yourself enough to say no to others. Demand your time of energy. Because people really, you know, they energetically take your energy. You have energy vampires around you, and you really just need to cut those cords and keep those people at a distance. And once you do that, you'll feel a lot better, and you'll be able to nurture and really do your spiritual gifts and gift to more people. But look, we have Mau, Mother Earth. She's holding Mother Earth. Mau. You are called upon to help with environmentalism. So part of your spiritual purpose is environmentalism, maybe with animals or just the environment. Mother Earth, we have the Empress, she connects with Mother Earth as well. The ocean, maybe it's with the ocean that you want to really protect and really help clean up. But yes, your part of your spiritual purpose is, you know, Mother Earth. Maybe it's planting, having a garden, doing things like that, connecting with plants. We have Caventina Purification, which is so funny because I have purification oil in my diffuser. It's time for a cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. And also, I say your spirit, because this is going to be a constant thing, you know, to help you create boundaries and help to make you feel grounded. You need to just keep cleansing, keep detoxing, meditate, connect with your body and mind and spirit. It's something that you're just going to have to keep doing. And she's in the ocean, so environmentalism, I really think you connect with the ocean. Meditating, we have a cup here, so love, you're going to have love in your life if you don't have love in your life, or you're just really going to meet your soulmate. But you need to continually purify. All right. Next up, we have support. Your life is fully supported. You are supported. So again, contact with your spirit guides. Know that you are supported. In this Isaiah, he's like supporting her, you know, like this manly energy is really supporting you. Archangel Michael, know that you're supported. You have to work on your health, your body, mind, and spirit. Archangel Raphael, connect with him as well, because he works with this card. But support. Say these affirmations. You're fully supported. I am fully supported every single day. I'm safe, protected, fully supported. Yoga. Part of your spiritual purpose is teaching yoga, or, you know, doing yoga, and really aligning with your chakras. You need to connect body, mind, and spirit. You work really well with visualizing colors, so color therapy and doing chakra meditations is going to really help you. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercise. So really do daily yoga in your daily routine. Travel is also part of your purpose. So a lot of your purpose is coming through now. Traveling, environmentalism, the ocean, yoga, a lot of books, reading, and also I forgot to mention one of your spirit animals, I believe it's the turtle. Yes, the turtle. You're someone who really wants to, it's either the turtle or the owl, but one of them works with singing and reading, dancing, writing. Like, you have all these talents. So find which talent you like the most, but all these other talents are going to be part of your journey as well. But and that's part of traveling too. So your life purpose is traveling. You're going to be traveling in your spiritual purpose. You know, it's going to be part of your purpose. And, you know, blogging, writing, expression, like, you're going to really connect with the community. You're on the right path. Stop worrying. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Look, she's looking up to heaven again. Whatever you're doing, it is working in your favor. You're doing a lot of work, and, you know, the universe recognizes that. I'm trying to move these cards up so we have a little room here. All right, the last 4 cards we have. We have I Remember, Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destiny Life. This works with your past lives. You know, I said Egyptian and Roman goddess. The Egyptian card is right there. You remember. You're someone, you just know. You know things. You're super an old soul. You just have this wisdom. You have the owl. A soul plan. This is destiny. You have the world and destiny card, which is very powerful. Those 2 cards, having the destiny in the world is really powerful. That means you're going to do your soul purpose here on the planet. You are going to do what you're meant to do on this planet. You're going to figure it out in this lifetime, because that's what you worked up in your past lifetimes. You've worked it up to this point. Like, all your past lifetimes, you learn things, and you're going to finally do it in this lifetime. You're going to finally spiritually evolve. You're going to find enlightenment, because you just remember your past lives. They're all connected to you. You know, fated life versus the destiny life. This is part of your plan. And look, she's just, you know, washing her hands, purifying herself in water. The next card we have, Breath of the Cosmos. You're really connected to spirit. My will to thy will. You're someone who's just really powerful, really strong. Nothing is going to get in your way of your spiritual purpose. Micromanaging the universe. So stop micromanaging. Believe in the universe. Trust yourself. My will, your will. Your soul plan. All right, next card. Oh, you have 2 extra cards here, actually. 1 extra card, so that's good. Messenger. You're gonna get a new message, and you get a lot of messages. So pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams. This goes along with the dream card in the same row. Cyrus energy, bringing harmony and balance. So you're gonna have a lot of balance in your life. It's just, you're really a person that organizes well. And then we have this really pretty card, the 7-Star Sisters. 7 is a really lucky number. It's usually a lucky number, a spiritual number. You're very analytical. You're just a very wise person. You have a lot of wisdom to share. Birthing creations, again, you're just birthing something really big, something new, really big. And that's the black egg too. Birthing something new. The Empress, you're birthing something really big, really big. Tapestry of life, expression. Expressing yourself. You're just really good at expressing yourself, and people really, vibe with that. And then the last card, falling into my arms. Falling into my arms. This is your spirit guide connecting with you. Fall into my arms. Surrender. Surrender. I said surrender before I even saw the word surrender. I swear to God, it says surrender right there. Holding the opposites, extremes of life. So you just really need to find balance, but I think you do that pretty well. So let's pick in the magic jar, 2 more things of your spirit purpose, part of your spiritual purpose. Healing work with your hands is part of your purpose, and I see that in this card as well. So healing with your hands, that's just part of your purpose. Energy work. And part of your purpose is love. Love, the LGBT community is part of your purpose as well. This is a general reading, so this will connect with other people. But the High Priestess, speaking up for that community, environmentalism, LGBT community, something along the lines, race, age, something in that realm is part of your spiritual purpose. One of those will resonate with different people. That there's multiple things on that. That is part of your spiritual purpose. We also have green aventurine crystal, which is really good for healing. Really, I think this is really good for someone who is really this deep of an old soul, ancient soul, has a lot of past lives. Green aventurine is really good. I feel that you really need this healing crystal. It's just going to help you heal throughout life. A really good healing crystal. And really get this. It's going to help you stay grounded, help you connected to the earth, working with your heart chakra, work with all your chakras, but working with your heart chakra. And actually the black egg works with your throat chakra, so expression, singing, writing, books. It works with expression, so work with your throat and heart chakra are your main chakras to work on. I really hope you enjoyed this reading. It was so beautiful. All the readings were so beautiful. So if one doesn't resonate with you, pick another reading. Blessings to you. Lots of healing energy, loving light. Stay gold. Hit the like button if you like this reading, and definitely share your story down below. I would love to hear it, and other people would love to read them as well. Let's create a community here. And also subscribe to my channel and hang out with me every Tuesday and Friday are my upload days. And follow my Instagram handle, Yogi Jesenia, because I am always uploading on my story different things. Not all things are related to spirituality, but just about my life. Namaste. The light in me honors the light in you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you guys.